In the words of Lizzo, it's about damn time. Justin Fields has been benched as the Jets starting quarterback this week against the Ravens. Tyrod Taylor will get the start in his absence. Now, this is a move that had to be made. Now, while I do think it needed to be made, it's not a move that I'm necessarily over the moon about because I was a big Justin Fields guy. With him coming out of college, he was my preferred quarterback over Zach Wilson in the 2021 draft. The Jets obviously went in a different direction. Justin Fields, obviously went to the Bears. Didn't work out there. I thought they might have a chance of being good over there, but he didn't work out there. So then he went to the Steelers. And if Mike Tomlin can't fix you, I'm afraid that there's no hope for you. So then he goes to the Jets, and he has been one of the worst quarterbacks that I've ever seen. He doesn't throw the ball deep downfield. Good news is he doesn't throw interceptions. The bad news is he doesn't throw the ball really at all. He's a terrific runner, and a lot of people use the phrase, "Oh, he's just a running back," as an insult. And that description is pretty accurate to the way that he plays. He doesn't throw the ball that well, but he is a great runner. There is a world where he can be used as kind of like a wildcat quarterback, and he can be used in certain packages to be a running quarterback, throw the ball, run the ball. There's a world in which he can be kind of like a decoy, like a special package, like Taysom Hill. But for him to be, a starting quarterback in the NFL, those days are done. He has not shown any promise this year, and I'm glad that Aaron Glenn has finally made this decision because how many times has he been toying with the media, being like, I don't know who's going to start this week? And he just ends up starting Justin Fields. This is a point in time in Jets history where I want to see them go out there and try hard. I want to see them actually play hard and try and win games because they don't have a great record. They are 2-8 this year. They have massively disappointed everybody this season, but they've played a lot of close games. And up until the Patriots game, their last two games they played close games and they ended up winning those games. I'm not too overly impressed with this quarterback class that's coming out. There's uh, Mendoza, there's Ty Simpson, there's a couple guys, Lenore Sellers, that are getting first round hype. And I'm of the mindset that if you don't have a good system around the quarterback doesn't mean anything. Like Aaron Rodgers was with the Jets the last couple of years. He got hurt his first season in New York, but his other season in New York wasn't that great because they didn't have a great system around him. They had Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, and then a bunch of washed up former Packers players that were best friends with Aaron Rodgers, and they let him pretty much control everything. And that was the downfall of the Jets. And now he's in Pittsburgh and he's doing well. The reason for that is because the Jets are a terrible franchise who are terrible at developing quarterbacks. So in my recent lifetime, I've seen Mark Sanchez be the quarterback. Now, who would have thought that Mark Sanchez would have been the best quarterback that I would have ever seen play for the Jets? We've seen Sam Darnold come and go, Geno Smith, Zach Wilson. Ryan Fitzpatrick was pretty good when he was Jets quarterback. But we go through these quarterbacks every couple of years. We recycle them. We change the coaches. We change the coordinators. We change the quarterbacks, and it doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is because Woody Johnson is a terrible owner, and he needs to sell the team. So I'm not overly excited about what new quarterback prospect is out there and who could potentially be the Jets quarterback because I don't have any faith that the team is going to develop them well. So now the Jets are going to have Tyrod Taylor be their starting quarterback for probably the remainder of the year, unless he gets injured. I don't know if this is just a 1 week thing or if it's going to happen for the remainder of this season. I would like to see Tyrod be the quarterback for the rest of the year and just try and win as many games as you can. I don't care about getting the number one overall pick. I don't care about any of that stuff because one, they're just lottery tickets, and two, the Jets have proven time and time again that they whiff on these picks and that they're not good at developing them. So I don't even think it matters where they pick. This team is just completely dysfunctional, disorganized. They're a total mess. And let's see what happens with Tyrod Taylor. You know his ceiling. He's a pretty good quarterback, can run the offense pretty well, and nothing is gained from the Jets this season by being bad. No, they don't gain anything from having the number one overall pick because they just fired their head coach. They just fired Robert Saleh. And then so the guy that you replace him is even worse. That's why I wasn't rooting for the Jets to lose when they were 0-7 because it didn't accomplish anything. It made them worse. It made them more dysfunctional because it would put the Jets in a position where they might have to fire a head coach 1 year after firing their other head coach, and it doesn't help them at all. So I'm happy to see Tyrod Taylor be the quarterback of this team. Hopefully, they elevate Brady Cook and make him the backup. Because I honestly would have rather seen Brady Cook be the starting quarterback. Because you know that there's a certain ceiling with Tyrod Taylor. Just say screw it and put Brady Cook back there as the quarterback. Because you never know. Maybe he turns into Mike White and has a special little run. But that does it for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to follow me on social media, follow me at Kevin Blukicki. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.